Hey, wonderfuls. Hey. I know y'all saw that mess last night. I know y'all saw the Real Housewives of Atlanta and the scene that everyone has been waiting for. I know you all scoped that. And wonderfuls, I'm going to tell you, it was a hot mess. And it was a hot mess because, first of all, my girl Kenya has been in fear. That's right. So much so that she has hired her security. You all heard her say in that episode, she was telling Portia that she hired security. That's right. Also, she has been in fear of losing her uh, daughter's inheritance that she had put away for her child's education throughout this mess. And wonderfuls, I think those factors have made Kenya not take a good look at what she should and should not have allowed to happen. And the one thing I'm talking about is to bring this Brit mess to her opening, to her hair care event. I did not want to see that for her because you know what? As far as these ladies trying to act like they're so above that, and especially with Portia, Portia has been out here and stolen a whole husband from another woman, and she's trying to act so above. Oh, I would have never. First of all, a lot of people would say to you, Portia, they would have never fooled around taking another woman's husband, and especially the likes of a Simon, whereas we can see where that led you, okay? So you're trying to act all high and mighty. This girl, Kenya, was in fear, all right? And that made her do some things, okay, as far as showing these pictures. Now, it's no excuse. No, I'm not making an excuse for her. But at the same time, you all sitting around there, oh, clutching your pearls. Oh, I would have never. Well, first of all, you don't know what you would have done if you're in a state of fear. And so, Portia, I just keep going back to you because, honey, you must have been in a state of fear to go over to that woman's house and take that man right from under her nose like that, okay? What made you act like that? Clutching their pearls. What? Oh, this is just too much. Really? With all the things that you all were acting as if, she was going to pull something out on you all. That you all got something. Come on now. First of all, Kenya, I love you, girl. I just wish you had not had done that on your special event. That girl was not worth it because it seems like you have given her 15 minutes of fame. I mean, it being about the pictures that I believe, as Garcelle was saying in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I believe it was a setup, okay? I believe some kind of way that production knew all about this because Kenya said that she had gotten investigators to find out what this girl Britt was all about. And first of all, no, I don't think Kenya's going to spend her money on any investigators, okay? So I think production had a whole lot to do with this. One reason being they know they better not had fired her. They put her on suspension with pay, okay? So I believe they got the investigators. They're saying these days that the producers are running the show as far as it really being reality, that the producers are sitting prompts of that nature and things. So, oh yeah, the producers were all in on this. Whoever that producer was that is assigned to Kenya, allegedly, because they say the stars each have their own producers, and these producers are in there. They're trying to make their money too, so they want things to be as hot and messy as they possibly can get them. So at the same time, we have Kenya here showing some pictures. We don't know what they are. They were blurred. We don't know. And I don't think that's important right now. What's important is that this woman felt so in fear that she wanted to expose Brit for what she think was going to be a big reveal. But I am definitely surprised that Kenya's so-called friends took a look at the clutching of the pearls situation as if what Kenya did was so beneath them. And like I said, there are so many people we could point out. We can even bring Drew up in here with fooling around with Portia's ex-Dennis as far as the entanglement of this music is concerned. That's what I mean, fooling around. No one can prove that she's had anything to do with Dennis, and I'm not sure, but she possibly hadn't. I mean, I don't know what Portia saw in it, frankly, anyway. Drew, there's something to be said for what you're doing with Portia's baby daddy, okay? There's something to be said for a lot of people that may have some skeletons in their closet. So don't take the clutching your pearls attitude about Kenya showing these pictures. Now, would I have done that? No, I would not have done that. But I'm not going to sit up here and clutch my pearls and say, oh, Kenya, how could you? Oh, no. The only thing I'm going to say is my girl was in fear. My girl was prompted by the producers. My girl was set up, okay? Because there's no way in heck that she would have made Brit be a major part of her event that we've all been waiting for the longest without there being some sort of strong emotion attached to it. And that emotion is fear. That's what it was. She told you in the beginning that she had hired security for herself. Okay? Now, having hired security, she wasn't going to hire anybody else to go and investigate and bring these pictures out. That was all someone else that did that, allegedly. I believe it was the producers. I believe it was a setup. That's why Kenya is not fired. That's why she's on suspension with pay. That's it. That's all. Talk later, wonderfuls.